walk by it. Don't feed into them. A lot of times you feed into them, then they're gonna play on you. If they know you're scared, you become a target, or can become a target. This picture was taken actually by Tom Halstead. He was a member of PTF and he died in 2014. He won an award that was taken at Waverly Hills in Kentucky for that picture. But why is the spirit there?
Visual.
An unexpected death, unfinished business, non-acceptance, refusal to move on. No, that's all right. And can the spirit be helped? And that's sometimes. We never go into a place saying, we're gonna get rid of it, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna live happily ever after. We do the best we can, but the homeowners also have to want it to happen. You know, they have to do as we ask them to do. We recently just did a private case that it was a brother that was actually not good in life, he wasn't good in death, and he was doing some nasty things. And you know, we gave them things that they needed to do to work on themselves and learn to forgive and that type of thing. Well, they didn't do any of that. So we can't further help them until they start helping themselves. So, like I said, sometimes we research out the mystery and solve it, rectification of any injustice, receipt or delivery of a message, and sometimes convince them to move on. Residual haunting is actually the most common type of haunting. It's a loop or a replay of an event or occurrence. It can be visual, auditory, or you smell it, odors. I can't say that word, so. Signs. Ghost is unaware of its surroundings. This is talking about residual. They're not interactive. They repeat on a pattern, and items are not moved or missing. It's just, you might just see someone walk up and down the stairs, same time every day, or you know, something like that. Poltergeist is a German meaning witchy ghost. They're violent and they are destructive. Poltergeist has a cycle that lasts days or years. They progressively build and increase in intensity and ends, then can repeat itself again at a later time.
Like fighting in homes and stuff, can't that form some kind of like poltergeist activity?
Yeah, absolutely it could. I mean, just it's all, it could bring that.
The energy of the parties
Right.
creates an exorbitant amount of energy in the
So
house
it's so it's actually created by humans and not
Yes,
Can be.
from death.
poltergeist can be, yes, yes. And, and then usually it's caused by human agent, PK energy, what you just said. And a lot of times, probably, what would you say, 75% of the time, it's caused by adolescent females. I don't know if it's just teenage drama girls, their emotions are up and down or whatever.
That angst is real.
Right.
Bigger.
And then emotional or psychological problems. Signs, they usually lack any form of physical apparition, but they're mainly physical in nature, sudden and violent movement of objects, and actively escalates with time and then with human agent, which is usually, you know, a teenage girl. Not always though. Yeah. Or even an adult, you know. What can be done, you gotta identify the human agent and then get them proper psychological treatment. So basically, a lot of times, you know, kids, they go through, you know, a lot of ups and downs, and, you know, maybe they're being bullied at school, you know, and that could trigger it, you know, so they need, you know, help that we can't help. Demonic haunting, they're the most dangerous. They're violent, destructive, and they can lead to death. I'm not gonna really elaborate on here because Tony and Deb are here and they're gonna tell you all about their demonic haunting, so. Stages. And if you guys got anything to add in here about this, because I mean, you've lived this. Go ahead, Mark. lot of times, they, you know, people, they say they need to be invited in, the demonic. So that could be by Ouija board, or, I mean, a lot of times even people believe tarot cards. Simple as that, you know, you're inviting something in. And not even willing, you know, you're not even knowing what you're doing. It's not like you're opening your door for them. Second stage would be an infestation, where things start happening in the house. It starts out non-violent, you know, oh, it's just, you know, whatever, and it's really just kind of playing with you, but it's just a ghost. Oppression. Like I said, I'm gonna let Tony and Deb talk more about that. And then ultimately possession, and ultimately what the demon wants to kill you. Death. Wanting help, come devout with your faith, contact your faith practitioner, and you may even need an exorcism. Can people and objects be haunted? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Annabelle. Y'all heard of Annabelle?
Oh, yeah.
Lorraine Warren had her in her museum. That's one thing that's negative, you know. Kathy has this puzzle here that was donated to her by another PTF member. Nobody has been able to put this puzzle together. You guys, she welcomes you to come and try. This puzzle will not go together. It has been tried. What did Terry say about that? How many times?
Yeah.
And nobody can ever finish this puzzle. Go ahead to the next slide. This chair, I'm gonna let Sherry talk about this chair. This chair used to be here at the museum, and it's gone now. Yeah.
The very first time Mark and I ever got together to do an investigation here at the museum, it was actually kind of a boring night. I mean, not too much was happening, didn't really get anything until we went to the Indian Relic Room. Matter of fact, the lady that used to run the museum before us, Linda, she didn't even realize there was a chair in the room. It was actually kind of funny. I don't know if anyone knew it was in there, because it was kind of tucked back in the corner. We were up there going to do a little EVP session. All of a sudden, and we had the audio for it, but unfortunately we weren't able to get it to work for some reason. All of a sudden we heard this creaking popping, like somebody sat down in an old wooden chair. Caught marks my attention. We look up in the direction of the popping, and there's that chair. Stunned, a little setback. Mark and I finally realized it was a chair. Went over to do a session right there. It's a chair. On the back of your millimeters, there's a little kickstand you can pop out, and you can stand them up. When Mark set the millimeter down in that chair, you know, normally you just set it down just like that. When Mark set it down in there, on the kickstand, it sat here and rocked, just like this, back and forth, and it got almost violent enough where it was leaning over to the sides like this. Unfortunately, we had the camera set up in a different corner. It wasn't capturing it. By the time I ran over to get the camera, come back over, it just instantly stopped and never moved again. Right before the creaking and popping happened, when we listened to the audio later and watched the video and hooked our external speaker up to the computer, you can hear a loud, it's more like a groan, I guess. It wasn't really a growl, it's like the groan you hear, and then pop, pop, pop. So the chair no longer resides here at the museum. Mark and I moved it to a safer location, kind of out on its own.
We have a sensitive investigator that was here, and he said that, and I experience myself things with the chair, as well as I know Dina has back there.
I did too.
Yes.
Yeah, both groups
And-
have had
and,
many interactions with the chair before.
You know, it has a pedophile attached to it. And so, we've all sat in the chair, but it had to go.
And it's interesting
Not gonna stay
that it
here.
has,
Nope.
it is interesting in the fact, on further investigation, I think we discovered the chair come from the courthouse.
Yep.
It was one of the trial room chairs.
Mm.
So whether or not said pedophile was convicted in that chair or sat in that chair, for some reason he is attached to the chair.
Has the chair been destroyed?
Huh?
Is the chair destroyed?
No, we didn't destroy it. We
Incarcerated.
incarcerated it in a different location. We've moved it to a more secure location. Well, I say
Away
secure.
from people.
It's away from people. It's not happy with me and Mark, and I do have that video on my phone. Anybody wants to see it, I'll be more than happy to play it for you on my phone. It's not very happy with me and Mark for taking it out of the museum. So,
Go.
yeah, but Kathy wasn't
Yes,
comfortable with
yes.
it here, and it didn't really affect men. It didn't seem to affect guys that I know of, but it was more than happy to affect women and children. And actually, you have a story about that yourself.
It, well, I know, Tony was attacked by the chair.
Oh, so it did
Dina,
you, okay.
yes, yeah.
And it came after you and me, you got in the way of it.